Hi, Virgo. Well, we made it to March. I hope that you made it through February without too many bumps and bruises. And we're going to see what you need to release in March. This reading's for March 4th through the 18th. And March is all about releasing, cleansing, clearing, integrating, basically spring cleaning, but not just of your home, of your mental space as well. Make sure there's, thoughts that aren't positive. Time to clear them out. Self-talk, time to, no more negative self-talk. If your home's cluttered, your mind's cluttered, that kind of thing. If you got a bunch of stuff around your house that you never use, or hobbies you thought one day you'd get into, clear it all out. Clear it, clean it. And, integrate the things that you want more of in your future. And, sow the seeds. Oh, sorry about that. Sow the seeds, as they say, for spring, because here we are in Pisces season. But, anyways, Virgo. So we're going to pull 4 cards, see what you need to release, see what will help. We're going to pull 2 oracle cards at the end, and that is it. Again, these messages are for March 4th through the 18th for Virgo. Could I please have messages for Virgo that are helpful and healing? Messages. Sorry, Virgo. I forgot to shut that off. That are helpful and healing, please. Virgo. Too many, one at a time, please. Virgo. There we go. Golly, Virgo. Are you all right? I mean, I usually see the cards as a reflection of who I'm reading for, and so I'm wondering, are you all over the place, Virgo? Are you feeling a little lost? I have a feeling you are. And fear not, my friends, because that one said, take me. So very well. Okay. Wow. Virgo, what you need to release came up as the moon. The moon is illusion. You need to release this fantasy that I don't know what it is. It's going to be different for everyone in these collective readings. It's a little trickier than someone sitting in front of me because there's so many bases to cover. But you need to release whatever you've been telling yourself to get by, whatever picture you've been painting, or I don't want to say lie. Maybe it is a lie. I don't know. But there's some story, something that you've been telling yourself that isn't based in reality. And Virgo, there's nothing wrong with the imagination. There's nothing wrong with being a dreamer. But this energy is not what it seems. There's something here. Yeah, for sure. That, and actually, there might be somebody in your life who is pulling the wool over your eyes, so to speak. Yeah. If it isn't you, somebody around you, and if that's the case, you're gonna know the second you hear this. There's somebody around you that's full of it. There's somebody around you that is telling you one thing, and you're getting a sense that it's shit. They're full of it. They're painting a pretty picture. They're really trying to get you to believe one thing that isn't reality. That isn't what's really going on. I don't know if it's somebody off. Oh gosh. I don't know if it's somebody at work saying, oh, you're going to get this and this and this, and it's not going to happen. I don't know if it's a relationship and they're trying to be, love bombing you and they're a great guy and they're really not. I don't know if it's a friend who's, trying to act like they're doing this, they got their life together and they don't. I don't know. I mean, there's such a gambit of things, but there is some sort of again, I don't want to say untruth, but a facade, pictures being painted that is not real. It is not what's really going on. I wish I could be more specific, but unless I had you right in front of me, I can't, because these are collective readings. But you need to know that there is something or someone that is painting a pretty picture, and it's not reality, because what's going to help you came up as the Four of Swords. That is like contemplation, meditation, going inward, taking a time to really soul search yourself. That's what's going to help you. And that's when I realized this is when I thought, you know what? I think it's someone else, because then what's going to help you move on and clear this came up as the High Priestess. Oops, sorry. Intuition. So the High Priestess sees what goes on behind the scenes. The High Priestess, she is like, she can see the unknown. She can sense the unknown. She does not have to be a male or female, but this essence is all dimensions at once. This is the connection between reality and the spirit world. This is the connection between your intuition, your psychic gifts, your whatever, however you want to label it. But if this is what's going to help you clear this facade, that is when I realized I think it's an outside influence and not yourself. Because you're supposed to go into deep contemplation, meditation, really soul search yourself for the answers. But this tells me, trust your gut. I don't care if someone walks in and she, whatever, is Princess Charming and everybody loves them. If your gut goes, trust it. Trust it. Okay. If you're offered a promotion at work and everybody's like, oh my God, congratulations. But something in your gut says, trust it. Trust it. If there's an investment and somebody thinks it's like a surefire win and your gut says, no, trust it. I can't, there's so many scenarios. I could go on and on. What I'm getting at is really soul search and trust your gut to get rid of whatever this illusion is and bring light to the situation. And your outcome came up as the Four of Cups. Now, the Four of Cups is, in this situation, tells me that if you can trust your gut, take some time with yourself, your inner thoughts, really no outside influences on this. Okay. Whatever your instinct is telling you about something that feels false, don't cloud it with other people's opinions and advice and all that. This is something that you are going to answer for yourself, Virgo. And it's going to come to a point where your outcome will be, you won't fall for it. You're not going to accept whatever is being offered, or you will not fall victim to whatever this manipulation or illusion that is being presented. If you can trust your gut and really listen to your inner voice, then your outcome will be avoiding the the disaster that could come if you like succumb to this illusion, or if you don't listen to your gut and don't take time to really assess whatever. If you don't listen to your gut and don't do that and don't take time to it, see how they're being offered. I don't know if you can see because of the light. They're being offered a cup. He's got his arms crossed like, yeah, no, I'm not feeling it. And that's your outcome. So if you didn't do that, he might take the cup. Who knows what's in the cup? Cup could be full of poison. I mean, you just don't know. But again, these are just like analogies. But yeah, it's pretty powerful. Whatever it is, it's big for you, Virgo, because with the moon and the high priestess here, those are very big. Like, this isn't just like some everyday little decision, or like whatever this is has a large impact on your life. Like, it's not to be taken lightly. It's not, simple laundry day. And somebody said that washing machine works so great, and it doesn't. It's not nothing little like that. Like, this is, whatever this is, you definitely want to, I'm going to take them both, Virgo, because I believe everything happens for a reason. Conclusions are within reach. I mean, like, I can't make this stuff up. And you and your loved ones are safe. Oh, okay. Wow. Yeah. Wasn't joking. So if you were concerned about you or your loved ones, you're safe. And the conclusion to this is within reach. That gave me, because I can see that it's a big deal, but I never, other than for some reason I said poison in the cup. Other than that, I didn't know that it could possibly feel dangerous. You and your loved ones are safe. So that's obviously a concern that you've had because, but man, that must feel good knowing that it's not a concern that should stop you from doing what it is that you need to do. Which I couldn't tell you what that is, Virgo, but I know you're going to be fine as long as you listen to your gut. Don't people please and just do what others want. God, 2 again, Virgo. That's crazy. You're the only one that's done that, but I'm going to take them both because I feel like it's necessary. You got the moth, mystery, concealment, illusion. That's crazy. So we already know that. And then you got snow, rest and contemplation. I cannot make this stuff up. Rest and contemplation are absolutely necessary because there is mystery, illusion, and concealment. I mean, there's so many cards. I couldn't do that in a million years if I wanted to. But Virgo, know that you and your loved ones are safe and that this is within reach. So that also tells me that this isn't something that's going to drag out for, a year or more to come to a conclusion. It's coming. And the fact that it's coming is why you need to trust your gut. Now, listen, take time now, because it's right around the corner. But you're going to be fine. Don't second guess yourself. Don't let any other outside influences, sway you, change your mind. This is something that and only you know. And I am wishing you like the very best. And I'm sending you lots of trust your intuitive energies. And I will see you in the next one. God bless and good luck, Virgo.